Yes, I'm back. We are live from Tamale, the Tamale Sports Stadium. Interested? Yeah. It's me catch you. We are live. Who here and crying? Who here or Tamale? Who here or baby? We are live from Tamale, transport yard, STC yard. Any STC Penipa, Attitude and Kobo. I'm sure say who and Sima who do I catch you. What show the reason why you need to patronize the services of the new STC. Intermediate is also one jatum say sir at Yeshobo say the newly elected chairman for the new patriotic party, Paul Afoku. Eba betrase na walk here through from the beginning to that unending end, you know, till 2016. Watching the party ribo say obaji victory for the new patriotic party. Our hand say congratulations, newly elected chairman. Boko there. Why host and win?
Host and win na Adani
but because at the end of the day, it's just here, our roots, our strength, our future. After we are host and win.
Na and also you say our roots, our strength, our future. Na me can say Nyamina na sa you know na me so me campaign doing na based on these same principles.
I see.
Say our roots don't call Dombo Buzia.
But from the one now we are watching say oh ba abisi sa kaiwe no. Now who say at the end of the day it's going to be that victory for you what fun is
aye because that means say answer the me idea. It is a business. So we started to obey BBA. It was say we be planning. We share plans more now. We share options. Now, who steps I also be far. What over to me who said if some far one way are and constitution. Now some far way are a beer be ejuma. Now me far ways are and me more chance. Who check his probabilities no na say we clear say we why you we there then the outcome say you pick the path you want to
victory not a sweet victory and it was a victory filled with a lot of challenges
I do there
what has to challenges say
challenges you know it's first the first challenge that and only the psychological barrier it was said you have to break through because even me young me know we together a bit more force me say me and I started say me dream now from kind na me bisa one say now swear we are me I'll support you I'll give you all the backing and now one kind say no every time every time second one I would my any advice over to white church documents I share and say young fanko yejuba na men ason you should do it yourself na me say me here into one call around sa this one na one samba me office in fact na because nephew one ba me office one da one me answer one betina ho ye we na ya kasa na one say hwe asema wo kai no ye na ya je di say to me first this party will come back to power. But MK say it no. There was a suggestion. Me say then the last suggestion yes a war now before. You should do it yourself. It is a barrier, no, after breaking through the barrier, because who me papa. Because actually no also
papa
Bolga says here.
I see.
Now if you Sandman.
All right.
Sandman here. Azantilo, Afoko, Abakisi, South family, no. Inti, on say on to me, mommy answer. Inti, Minjaina wonder the next morning. Inti, that's hard. No, my dream, I said, myself, but I have a flight. But I had to wait. Inti, me to the Daffy, and opportunity to Osman, 7 family. But I say, just go and do it. You see, we are sure. Say, yes, go and do it. And I know you will get it. Go. Into me, if you may buy it, you can move present for. Or also the same question. Are you sure you want to do this? Oh, you're a businessman. I know you think very deeply. But the other part of it is what I'm worried about. Me sit there or say, it's a thankless job. People will just approach you and talk to you and say things to you. They may even vilify you. Do you want that? You lose your privacy. And I can't say, Mrs. Excellency, but the alternative is for us to remain in opposition. Given what I have laid out, also in dream beyond, and on two crime across South Africa. For some buyer, you call me, Mr. Can't say no. But see, you are clear in your mind you want to do it. We say yes, sir. Or saying, yeah, go ahead. Now, before you take any step, go and see Danado. And we can't say so. Okay, I meant to go, but since I work here, I will make sure there is a priority. But I meant to go see Nana because the list was in that order. Or after before Nana, and to be fair, Nanado that night, one fact. And me got to Madame for fear. Me no ye kasana. Or no catch me say, oh, so open so we na nko dia. It's done up at 8:30. We do not fear, you get him. Me see you. O kasa we ya Nanado frame. Oh. Paul, ma who say what frame me say yes sir. O see na ade me see me person me ba be kuno. Nti me ma na. O say no, e dia sir. No, to say 8:30. The same time. Until the next morning, 8:30, we call the horn and we call Kaintrell. Or no, so he encouraged me. But also, me train because court case now I about 1 week. It also mean train, oh, Paul, within 1 week, everything will be over. Until when your campaign be, and the catch so your campaign, I'm just right now, I'm informing people. Me both be a man here, impending forces or no. And that psychological barrier, nipa pi, woman being say, afoko, businessman,
with his private, yes.
Then the second one is na afoko the ben on about politics. The ben about your party.
The ben about party.
The ben about party. It is our question also by and I mean so me see my party no more. You woman into the party. You woman into the party because. I can't show you the first MPP. Maybe I here, Northern People's Party, the first MPP. You're woman into MPP. Into my family, me moja in a MPP. Into yes, the pen and me ba party, me what party no. Into me, that's how barrier and so on. Na nipa pi woman, it took quite a while, and sana people started to adjust to the fact that. No clear. I focus there no party no. Only that one man into the forefront.
I see.
Now me pay a show full platform. They don't me teach me my ideas, me my support. Now me planning. Now dear ma.
But head one kasa wabakosima watching. Are you ready for that? Say afraid who the real Afoko is and his capability to lead the party to victory 2016. Are you ready for that?
Yes. I know that me are very ready. And in fact, I who say I am ready. Because that me my dream and say politicians or full platform. Na ye didn't attempt ye trying to go so ye say media me pesa because media say who can be me I come here I don't na process here ma go through no amama who say meet me once a minimum said the bigger picture is there and the picture is MPP Member Power 2016 and there be a won't be me won't find as long as me party back power in 2016.
I see. But prior to Bano, you were perceived within one Kasao party, so you have an agenda or the airbar. Who focus winning with your team, any fan out the party.
The first thing I have me meaning say, man to me and don't want there, then 2 minutes and any in Kabum unity. Unity no dear. My Chini Ghana, all 275 constituencies. Yeah, a party in Penyon for woman name. As some of my culture woman, I don't change it. Say, in Kabum, Sen kabom ni mu ati musunim. Nkabom kwa tubisu kono no.
Kabom kwa tumiko.
That's it. Into media, my main priority is unity. The party, no, I have to bring the party together. Fortunately, Nana Ado Yakasa, it's not deep enough. It's early days yet. Me sure say, or see me banker, President Kufoso, Minino Ankasa, because of our butcher. On also bar, because one me no dear. Some pillars me no dear. Before, any Nanado. One me no. Say one more time, it's important there. Let me assure say, and Kabum no, a very solidly. But one more be not only figurative or symbolic. One more constituency level, polling station level. One more tear me and they say, Miss Slow one more. Say, so who young I wouldn't say, now on Kayam on top of which I will campaign no more. For a new tune chain, and it doesn't matter, Biom. I chum cry, and no call. Won't mean Sorin Castle, median, men pay and name to me, son going on. Won't mean echo. Inti Obia Jai and all. Then start to say, yes, she say, Yan Kabum.
I see. And Kabum probably is going to be a major battle within the party over fight.
Yes.
Now, do you think that MPP, every Tamale, more united, a formidable force, our body headed towards 2016 victory, you know, and I said, a huni kakao, I said, Sabu and Tribuni, now and even now our pepe, they were seeing the UTMA, now on our for a sim pacha.
And you, Jimmy, I can say, Tamale, this Congress, a boy party no pa, because young who any rowdy scenes, Yanya Adia, a very happy. In fact, election committee, no. Oh my idea. At least I can say that. Say, we've had a successful Congress. Now, we say election committee. Now, no woman can. Woman pass our Congress. All the party members. Party opinion for. Woman part a party a woman property no. Woman delegates. Woman a mark Congress no a buy echo year. Delegates. And one would say, won't be say Congress, no, won't be say Congress. Into your woman. Election committee, woman, Juba, woman, dear. Now, the main job was down to delegates. And the security services, police for any soldier for our emergency services, ambulance for, because meaning say, I was witness to one scene, delegate back collapse here. And immediately, now woman say, car, I'm afraid the nearest policeman, I say, more standby ambulances, or say, I am, see, you have a case here. And the woman, they did well.
All right, now, Kyle will say, the new chairman for the new Patriotic Party, chairman-elect, Paul Afoko, and I will be live from Tamale, STC Yard. Anna Yachichi and Common. And Jebia, Mama Osakoyano, now what to me afraid. Now, probably you want to have a word for him, and I say you have a suggestion or an input, area Paul Afoko, a bear card will say also on the MD in a chance from Koma, who are most savvy Magibra, Titu, Tamale, Kodia, and Adishia, whom are him for whom Minister Nabedi, and the Messi crashing. No, also yet. But my own idea bako Diana Odeba Fufro a new Patriotic Party. What really are you bringing on board? That's new because your tag was new plan for, if I got it correct,
Power.
New plan for power. That's MPP.
Yeah.
So what really are you bringing along? For the purposes of this interview, major platforms, Joy FM and all other networks are picking it.
Yes.
So just go with the English language for us. So what really are you bringing along?
Well, what I'm bringing, actually, this strategic document I'm talking about is a document that we have taken time to work on. We've gotten consultants to work on it. But it is a dynamic document. It's in motion all the time. From its inception, it has grown, it has been modified, it's grown, and the feedstock has come from various constituencies. Not only the political constituencies that we have demarcated by electoral commission, but also constituencies of businessmen, constituencies of professionals generally, banking fraternity, everybody. And we've constantly picked the ideas from the media. You may be surprised that to learn that one or two comments from a person, somebody in the media helps us to shape something else somewhere. And this document will keep on evolving ad infinitum. We will win power with this document. We will retain power at least for 2 general elections if we remain faithful to this document. So that makes it 3 elections. We will continue to retain power as the LDP of Japan has done. That is my ambition. The LDP of Japan, as you know, Japan is a democracy. LDP has not been out of office since the end of the Second World War for more than 5 years. Not more than 5 years. But in total, they haven't been out of office for 10 years. They've dominated Japanese politics. Even with the recent happenings there, Shinzo Abe is back. Shinzo Abe is back.
It was not an easy battle.
No, it wasn't an easy battle.
It wasn't an easy battle, man.
It wasn't an easy battle.
I'm sure you're not seeing 2016 as that race that because of Afoku and his team's presence, easily you are getting there.
No. In fact, the point at which I am now is I am talking about the longevity of my party in power. That's why I'm making reference to the LDP
but
of
clearly
Japan.
You need to check within the structures that made the party fall or is gradually falling into pieces.
Actually, the intention here is to begin to modify this party. I had stated in my plan, which it became a slogan actually, the R's, to restructure, rebrand, and rejuvenate. The 3 R's, sort of picked from the 3 R's of education. But the restructure I'm talking about is not, I'm not taking a wrecking ball and chain to the building. No, because there's been a lot of value since the founding of our party, since the days of our founding fathers. A lot of value has been created. What I'm coming to do with my team, and when I say my team, it's not the campaign team, it's the party. The party is the team. What we will be doing here is to begin the modifications that will make us much more efficient in order to enable us continue with the work, because it will be a work in progress. And as we go on and as we evolve and as we change and modify and we change tack, we will get to that point where I was at, which is back to LDP of Japan.
All right.
Where again, we are in power and we stay in power for as long as we remain faithful to our documents, our strategies, and our plans.
Chairman, of particular concern, probably I had the privilege talking to the former chairman and the former national organizer prior to your Congress. Of concern to them was the issue of campaign being run parallel. In your case, how do you fuse in the party and supposedly campaign teams or campaigning machinery that's always run parallel with that of the party's own? How do you fuse it in?
You know, even though, yes, the former chairman, my brother Jake, and my brother Sir John, even though it came from them, as the mouthpiece. Going around the country, it was a constant refrain. I can tell you that out of 275 constituencies, there must have been only 3 constituencies where there was no such complaint. But even then, when we lifted the veil, what we saw behind it was pleasant. And so for me, it has also informed, it's found its way into the new plan for power. There will not be any parallel teams. If a flag bearer comes in and brings his own campaign team, yes, they run in tandem. They will not run parallel to each other. We will have to have a fusion at some point. We must knit the two together because the party is the bigger body. The party has a wider organization. The party has a larger organization. The party goes down to certain levels where even the Ghana Police Service doesn't get to. You go to places where you will find party polling station executives, and you have a hard time finding a single policeman or woman around, or even not to talk about police station. So we have such a vast organization that it will be the height of folly to come in with a parallel team which then seeks to dominate or to supersede what is already in place. That is not a situation that will augur well for us as a party.
Well, Paul Afoko, as the new plan for power, the new chairman for the New Patriotic Party, and I Ejitrin Komo, live from Tamale STC Yard. Enche, me who say why crowd say opese ofre na osu timdi wa dwenkyere eba na ogu say the osuji. Eba sa akwanya no, sa akwanya no for the first time ever. Now, what national chairman for the New Patriotic Party. What him said the new plan for power no. In show the go but Chewazi. I want me person make assembly. Me person me da a sort of phone Catholic Church and Nua. Womu Vampire Farmer. Womu the platform first say Bebma Council of Elders TK Tedam ye man honorably na and Archbishop no so obe Vampire man and Vampire my new executives no because sorry no me yakwala na me altar boy. I used to serve in the mass in that church. Oh yakwala no na me altar boy. I see. Yes. It is history repeating no. In fact, me church na me yasu because as akwala me ba hodebia ye be ye altar mass service training the na manyini over 30-40 years later me ba let me be room this time as the chairman of the largest political party in Ghana, the biggest, not the biggest opposition party, but the party, largest party in Ghana, bigger than NDC. It is coming in as the chairman but of still in the position. Bigger but still in the position. Bigger but still in the position. Bigger but still in the position. Power. We see, as night follows day and day follows night, you have power. You have power. I'm telling you, I'm clear in my head. Even if I die doing it, we'll go to power. Well, come on, remember, but for the first time, you have the privilege, when you're to talk to the chairman. But Ose, so Oumpa, a crime beer was all this Jagu Akoma MPP Amanyukono, Eddie Kunim 2016, or but two Sir Adamon. But Frebin on 050-961-7345. TBM live from Tema 050-961-7345. My message to be amount 050-961-7345. Now, memo akwenya be minute be in CB na the chairman any and come. But chairman, yes, you know our party and corner obi di kaba ma so na mama good morning Emra Tamale STC Yard Badwam Jumedian apom to say very well your friend say
I said
Sule Kasafi
Tamale ya
Sule etio
okay me person catch for say I wish he's very welcome to our biggest and the largest opposition party in Ghana. As an activist in Tamale and as a chairman, I just want to create his notice to one issue stringing up in Tamale. Say, or who never the also what Tamale since last 2 months. Listen there. MPP activists have been chased day in, day out. Movement has been picked up in their rooms. Day in, day out. We want him to do something about it.
All right.
Secondly, we want to have a voice from the grassroots.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Chairman, be addressing issue this year. Young court 9 year bearman so. Hello, good morning. I pop to say. Hello, good morning. I pop to say. Well, but we raise an issue. Say, o party a cheater for no, our more Tamale Hanum say most of the time no. We have quite an idea of more far.
Now from there, said the military as no, and using my own experience of having lived here, no, meaning say there's a lot of intolerance going on, but at the same time, so we need to have fairness and balance, because this particular case, make a be about that matter during the time I was campaigning. Now, Nepal, yeah, for because Tamale had there's a certain area you feel now, Babu. A MPP stronghold. Oh, say somebody is driving by and shoot someone now. You don't think that MPP never throw motor so ever shoot no. Now, after that, police woman Chiobia.
Over to us. But you hear go on and I to say.
Emmanuel also.
Emmanuel Boko. Patron, now what did you baby of every fever?
I'm a South African.
I'm what? 8 years. How are you?
I'm a chairman. Hello.
Pastor Chairman, you.
So my chairman. I'm a cover. Now, the when you stress and you
when you miss
Chairman, see this. I see.
Lenses.
Okay, also that what's it all in the it's here that's it. Mr. The air conditioner, I say line is why I can try Nabako Frada Bako. When I ain't pumpy ama, Ubia Pese, Unyasa Konya, Mama Sako Yadi, they want to was a cacramay, who's only a Casano to Bocacacra, as a chairman, page and moving bed, you know, you know. Now, BBA TV every pair. You tell me last now, maybe so as my edition.
And say, let's have fairness and balance. When you say police for the woman, it's difficult for them. And sometimes, meaning said there's a lot of interference, political interference. It exists anywhere in this society or in the world. It exists. I mean, say once you see the reason why I woke up with you say the village police, the Scotland Yard, the long arm of the law. Yes, a woman is superhuman. Yes, a woman police for woman is superhuman. Woman police for woman in Jansa saying young police for. Our policemen and women are also very intelligent and well trained. But one more, the success they have, if the support of the community, society, into Abuja, you see, the people you feel curtain twitchers. Wouldn't so time I'm a student. Wouldn't so who say, would done near no one say curtain be a shaky. Abubia or to on your joy or to observe street, you know. So we they all report to the police. Oh, Mahunse Obi Dankwaha is looking suspicious. Oh, me who say answer the police car no beba. Car be bechumo here at top speed. It was a red car, it was this, but man to me who number no. All this information is coming to the police, no one more acting on it. And before you realize, you see, oh, Scotland Yard is brilliant.
What was
Ghana police is
good. Good morning, I'm from to say. Hello, good morning. I'm from to say.
Hello.
Very well. Dear friend, say now, Kasafi.
Hello, because of the chair of the my name is Abakar Hakim.
Abubakar Hakim. Okay.
Yes, the national coordinator.
Okay. Abubakar Yetieu.
Yeah. I want to speak my chairman, my area chairman, Mr. Paul Afoko, for the good work he did for us in here in Cheponi. The chairman, I mean, we are voting for our 2012 election. He did very well for us. So we hope that he will do well for everybody in Ghana in the system election. We want to set a record that the Northern has brought the power and has bring the MPP power from opposition to power in the system. So, Mr. Afoko, we are appealing to you that you should take this work in mind that don't listen to anybody that you are under function or you are this function. You just hope that want to bring the MPP party into power. Because Peter McMahon has failed us, Jacob Ijabelente has failed us. We want a Northern to set the record to go to street in our record that Northern to have brought the MPP party in power.
All right.
We thank you very much.
Asama waka no je. Me nua offer me from Chereponi. I know you were speaking English. I will speak English. You see, I thank you very much for the support and the endorsement you've given me. I thank you very much because you've been, not only did you endorse me by making me chairman last Saturday, but you told the whole world about the work I've been doing in the North. You mentioned the motorbikes I bought for the party in 2012. And I believe I bought a quality bikes for you. And when you talked about Jake and McMahon, I must tell you one thing, and that is where the message of unity comes. Where I stand as a chairman, I am standing on the shoulders of others before me. You see, it's not me being a Northerner, because at one point it was Dankwa, Dombo, Buzia. They stood together as one pillar to build something. Then others came and stood on their shoulders to go up. And then others came on to stand on the shoulders of the next lot. McMahon, Jake, and others have stood there, and I have come to stand on their shoulders. So I will see further than they have seen, because I am standing on their shoulders to see far. They have all played a role and will continue to play a role. United as a party, we will go places, we will see far, we will win power. So my brother from Chereponi, we are one. And I thank you very much.
All right, Chairman, what you'll be attractive. Okay, Mami, good morning, I'm to say. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning, I'm to say.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Good morning.
Me too.
I am in the share. But first of all, no, you police for a power, my idea. I didn't have a party, the national chairman. No, one team, one kind of credit. Wow, one kind of credit, sir. And this is for a patrol. On the police report, no, and back answer now what must have comments. Comments on mass share or a wrong comments on the mile. All
right.
Personal.
All right. Manage we now. I was a son of chairman. Can chairman also the old can or no nyadrin sir?
No, and the one chairman here. Me say Ababu a MPP stronghold. It is a ye bo obitio on a drive-by shooting. Ye bo obitio and Ababua. And ye MPP ni necessarily bo MPP ni etio. Now you see, there are several factors. One, it means yes, it means passe a internal quarrel. It means passe a chieftaincy dispute. It means passe a religious differences. It man fan can say a NDC ni because media say obiwua we NDC ni wa bought MPP ni etuo and awu and I say we MPP ni na we yes sir ye nyina ye luso because when you know what bonnet you. I'm not here to blame anybody. I don't blame anybody. Me say the police must do their work. Me say they're more intelligent than even the white man and their police. So what if Anka would me with Asupamua without any prejudice, say me MPP German, what can I say? Automatically, I'm just going to be saying that MPP, NDC, say, how? NDC, no. NDC, there are good men in NDC and good women in NDC. Just as we have good men and women in MPP. Ghanaians first. This unity message I made about my party no more. The next stage from my party will be to talk to the country, to talk to you. To you. We have to tolerate each other. So move back to my papa. So that you can understand what I'm saying. Then I understand. Sir, you better be a kasa, and then we can come together. That's a Mr. Timmy Kasa. That's a would you NDC, Ebia, we NDC. Immediately when you say, oh, only the MPP chairman, he's only going to talk about
all right, chairman.
intimacy.
Good morning, I'm to say. Hello, good morning. All right, but chairman, you think the type of politics you want to run, tolerance, unity, that's what Ghana, that's what New Patriotic Party is here for development and for victory.
Yes. Yes. And there's a young first aquine of the art. Here. And they say, next door, Cote d'Ivoire. Next door, Cote d'Ivoire. Sierra Leone, who say when they talk of expenditure that country has gone into, now we share the way the country is. Who say then we check it and no one who said it's gone into weapons. Instead of going into schools, good roads, hospitals, cars, TV, education, echo into weapons. Without tolerance, we'll keep on having that sort of situation. And let's say, Ghana, and they say you were a very tolerant society here. Right now, yet right now, yet all around us, there are armed men. And yet, from now on, although me feel Upper East, because Prime Middle, because Our Lady of Fatima, because Baga Private, that me take up for any estate, me new papa, me near Penyam within the or Kuli school. Ain't it? Yeah, but we are one thing.
Maybe rapport up with you, but yeah, baby, also to me, Casa Hodronica, this part of the country. That is the message you are preaching: tolerance and unity. Ghana first, parties probably before we come to our family.
Well, yet Dagomba for Kum. And as some American will say, Taban Kulzom Yom Yo, Taban Nerva. Oma woman, woman, Taban Kulzom Yom Yo, Taban Nerva. As say, a united people fear nothing, fear nobody, can meet any challenge solidly together. Into Yeti Dagomakum, that's you call Upper Easter, and I say you call other parts of the North. Also, Metbiaka, baby, Mamifi, Anubiabam, Alurava Musata Chernella Irani, Tandra Najaga Bunto, Auduma Matini Dua, didn't walk to the credit local. MPP team, I don't know, two, the nose Redani. About one to do in the party. MPP Tina, among the MPP too, for an enduring bar, said the Mama too. You see, me can't show say Yenyan Kabum in order to develop Ghana.
I see.
Now, so we MPP ni that's a wood chimney. Then Miss Sam Buffy because MPP ni fear.
I see.
Yes.
Well, you know, a party this week. Now, we are now, sir. Ego Salaga constituency. And the say how the Salaga or to and a election way more almost about 3 or 4 constituencies are Kumawu, Menchia East also.
Yes.
Or Kaikwe,
yes.
Honoman Seminar. On a demand to about. So, what do you do? Say Sanko for you and probably say already know. How do you go about things? Salaga in particular. That you should and no brasso.
And no man answer na meba abeye contest na mika anytime me chine na me kan che ni papi say wo mu hu say me e busani na ye busafo ye ba down safa mo si ye kanjaga ye nya kanjaga ye krom na ye busa ye kabuli enti me so me chia me profo
okay
answer na I give you an answer.
Okay.
If that is okay with
you.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And Kobisina ma pusuni. Ma salini miena ni janga mamo. Ma salini ni janga mamo. Tidi tuyese power. Mukabula. Munika sandem. Ma salim ni miena jamu. Now, I did because me say me slow woman na so woman ya nyim say me bia me fi. Na me so won say wo bia mbeta machi na yanko jitu me no na question no obi sam yes a question I exercising my mind katra na me ntumi ma any definite answers until me got to know what the investigations have revealed because answer me by but no handover has taken place. It's only swearing in. I've taken over as chairman. But physical handover, I've had no briefings. I've seen nothing. And then I just say Jake Febe, and Yeshisha said me ba, we start doing crime, then we will get together. Answer before I can give an answer, I would like to know what is there. Me, I've always had this slogan say, I don't deal with what could be, what should be, what may be. I deal with what is. So say me could briefing no me share more. I have questions to ask, I will ask. I want to investigate further, I will investigate further. Until I am clear in my mind, say, this is the way to go forward, taking everybody with you.
I see. But even as your chairman or party, challenge back was Sikasem.
Yes.
And when you have raised up a victory 2016, they also need Sika. Because party is using money Sika. It is Gano. Oh, man, be free soon. I talk boom 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 about Napola for the team, you know. I couldn't and I say, how apart from no question.
No question there, Sika we are doing. But at the same time, so Miss Logan no ever hoda. Mekan debia Sika no wo.
Sikano wo
Mo try mo be hu Sikano wo. Me say me mam 4 months. Party no be nyane e be ye adwuma. Say me kai me say me try.
You okay a life oh. Yeah, all over the world. All our field stations.
Minim mo nyina mo tie me. Me say one, my country party do say me try 12 weeks to an election in 2016 and I say 3 months. Answer the country party they say party no nyane nko ye adwuma. They can say 4 months in this year within me the chairmanship here, the party will wake up. Party will start to say ye adwuma. Now before the 4 months are up no. There were adwuma back one more important than anything. We have to start the process of healing. We must start healing this party now. It is a you don't see eye to eye. Start talking to each other. Background. I will go around this country again. Say minimum party for now minimum yakasa as part of the healing process, so that by the time our resources are you have healed sufficiently enough, say you can share the resources without any animosity, without adia echo see say we don't carry on your mobile into your man say and then it just made everything disjointed.
Sikano.
Sikano, I tell you, we've done the costings. I know what I'm talking about. Sikano. The party I can say. Move.
I see.
You will see.
Well, area Paula
you will see.
The MPP for say Sikano die etaho ewo na on kan che but my fire final phone calls now for your final message for a year with delegates or party pay for election committee security tamale the northern region in particular because bano the entity said the jabe tomu as the two betoni nyame adom hu sa ade basabasari na at Ghana as a whole mamenka o se o person dey kasa number na 0509617345 mami ti should be ma 0509617345 probably about 3 more calls now after chairman abe rapport now e call 0509617345 now ode onsem afamu ede abre. Good morning. Apom to say hello. Good morning. Apom to say
hello.
Good morning. Apom to say Nyame adom boko ujina TV no ho amesro my volume nim from na fe ntimi nkasa yie tie o.
Hello, but your friend come na be face ya kuso.
Your friend say
your friend come na be ka say ya kuso.
Okay, come na kuso mo tie o.
You person ma le papa Paul Afuku and the new executive elected me bon ambasso. Say me ayado na when you want to meet the great party MPP and I mean the message I want to say any more kind. Na senior kano and couple sending here and party true. Send your beer, yin na your beer it maintain. Na ya bois my empathy about power 2016. The dynamic kano send your oil need to see the last unity and then the unity. Other executive and every member in MPP should rally behind the new executive so that we win power in 2016.
All right, that's it. Good morning, Apom to say. Hello, good morning, Apom to say. Well, I'm saying, Chairman, you're a rapper, but the interesting aspect, and nobody say, you need to give us a surprise dance. So, dance, nothing really.
We just say, drummers. Apart from drummers, now my northern costume.
Now you're
now my share me dancing boots. Now me steps no.
Now we
now me fi I'm a prince. Until me say me be sadia.
It's also show.
There no kwa but meant to me sabasa.
Asem
you were asa ye besa na eno dia you can only get us to do that in public in a very dignified manner. Now on special occasions.
And which way say?
Met me yes sir. Na me yes sir so it has significance. Because you say ohini and I say ohineba. Who say we won hope sabasa.
Good morning. Hello, good morning. Well, Chairman, Yanji. Good morning.
Mr. Dansili.
Mr. Dansili, to you.
Maybe I don't say now. Or can't say, Chairman can say you. And no, ni Chairman with you. What's not that? Can't send me. I mean, now, okay,
all right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, Mr. Mo, Yahomano, I actually so too much. It's a quenya intimate any but Chief Azoka, Enso Aba, Omo Bekan ho ha. Eti Chief Azoka ho ha, Omra no betrase. na yɛne ne ntwe nkɔmmɔ na chairman so wrap up my ɛwɔ ha nom say but we are live ɛyɛ Tamale STC yard Tamale STC yard ana yɛde ɛbrɛ no ewie the aftermath of the new patriotic party on the conference of here enche unu azoka wa beka ho ha na onu ne edi komo na bibia etimi akoso kama
he's my slave.
Hello, good morning. Upon to say hello, good morning. Upon to say hello, good morning. Upon to say quite unfortunate enya dia yenya eye nipa no o masba chairman
the cause keep coming.
Yeah mesemo mutimi mabako kasa wi a na nka na aye kama na bibia timi akos mesremo agba peso because all our affiliates Elfa Kumasi Ghana baby you also fere yedamase pi say eye mudi sa dwumapai ese edema but Paul finally as the party stands now, what are some of the major challenges?
The first major challenge in my country is unity. Unity no here here. I can never say enough about unity. We need it badly. Now my vision is I want a strong party. A party that is so confident in itself. That's